Awesome slides right here. Gotta give you some slides.
What this also does is it basically revives the Star Sapphires. Because remember, the Star Sapphires are
That's me locked down. That's you.
Talked about how Carol Ferris had been transformed into a Star Sapphire, and then she was eventually free from his control. This is going to essentially one of the other Lantern Corps that are starting to rise to prominence. And so again, it's these small little things that are written into the story. It's these small little moments where we basically have this great big huge event that doesn't really seem to tie into anything, and then it's just this little tidbit. Much like we saw with our previous Lantern videos, where it was basically the Justice League fighting alongside the Green Lantern against some force, and then suddenly a Sinestro Corps ring suddenly appears to Bruce Wayne and says, look, Bruce Wayne, you have the ability to instill great fear, welcome to the Sinestro Corps, and then eventually just kind of abandons it. Use a Green Lantern. But the fact remains here that with the Green Lantern is able to overcome effectively defeating Mongol, this leads to his character just kind of being kept in stasis and being kept on the back burner. And the reason why is because once we start to get into the whole element of like strength and things like that, you'll actually end up coming back. And the result is that you'll play a more significant role in the stories of this leading into Blackest Night and so on and so forth. Now, the other half of this is the, again, Mother Mercy Plan herself, in the sense that she's actually inducted into the Green Lantern Corps because of the fact that she has the ability to play to both sides. With a Black Mercy Plan, to have the ability to force people to experience utter fear, and at the same time, give people the ability to overcome fear. She's basically given a choice. She can choose a Yellow Lantern Corps, she can choose a Green Lantern Corps.
Wow!
Wow! So when I was getting ripped, I had my icon up, so I pressed square, the ball came out, and I dove right away.
It's a Yellow Lantern ring for a little while, and then it's ultimately defeated. But
I was like, I'm about to have this easy-ass assist again. They both over, and the ball was gone.
That become important later on down the line. Okay, so getting into Sins of the Star Sapphire, this is actually the first of three, I believe it's three preludes to Blackest Night. The next one is Rage of the Red Lanterns, and then the one after that is Agent Orange, Larfleeze. Man, let me tell you something, dude. Larfleeze is so OP, it's not even funny. Dude, that guy's ridiculous. I mean, there's, man. But, yeah, like, Sins of the Star Sapphire is interesting, because again, when it comes to these prelude stories, it's like these small little tidbits that kind of get thrown in here and there. And really one of the most important characters that will really go into Blackest Night proper is actually a guy named Sarek. I think that's how you pronounce his name. It's S-A-A-R-E-K. Regardless, the story initially picks up with this guy. Now, the reason why is because we actually join with this kind of funeral ceremony for Green Lanterns who have died in battle. And this is actually really, really cool because it shows us what happens whenever they perish. Keep in mind, there are some Green Lanterns that die and they never recover their corpses. And so as far as I'm able to tell, this ceremony is never held for a corpse that can't be recovered. But for those Lanterns who do die in battle, they're given this very, honorable thing in the sense that they're basically kind of stowed alongside all these other Lanterns who perished in conflict, and their story will be recorded in the
Oh yes, do that. Oh.
For those of you guys who are just now joining us, we're coming out of the Sinestro Corps War, and so of course that covered the story where Thal Sinestro basically formed his own Lantern Corps and led to a massive war with the Green Lanterns that resulted in the Guardians of the Universe rewriting the Book of Boa to allow the Green Lanterns to kill both members of the Sinestro Corps as well as anybody who was an enemy of the Green Lanterns. So again, that was a huge change because it was something that we had never seen before. Now, with regards to Sarek himself, his introduction comes by way of not really interrupting this funeral service so much as partaking of it and basically being met by the arrival of the caretaker himself, basically the guy who's sort of in charge of all these different funeral services and so on. And Sarek basically reveals that he has the telepathic ability to communicate with the dead. And this is why I say this is so important to Blackest Night, because as we know with Blackest Night, it's the resurrection of the dead. It's one of the reasons why I've timed a lot of this Green Lantern stuff so that Blackest Night will begin shortly before October and then run all the way through into Halloween. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do that, to do like Green Lantern Blackest Night every Sunday all throughout October. I thought it'd be kind of a cool thing. But the fact remains here that with Sarek, his presence here is really one of intrigue and mystery more so than anything else, because remember, Lanterns don't usually display a power like this. Green Lantern rings complement the existing powers of whatever being gets a Green Lantern ring. Well, there haven't really been any instances where the Lantern pops up and says, well, I can talk
3, fellas. Now's your time. Set up in the corner.
Now, the other half of this is what's going on with regards to Kyle Rayner and Guy Gardner. Because remember, after the events of Sinestro Corps War, their idea was that they wanted to open a bar. Which is actually pretty cool. It was a pretty cool thing. Just kind of open a bar on Oa. But what he ended up doing was talking about the whole idea of like Marvel and so on and so forth. Marvel being a guy who had basically attained several Yellow Lantern rings, but had been handed over to the Black Mercy plants to basically be consumed, to quite literally be physically digested. Now, that's one of the reasons why we covered that story. Because
I feel like it.
How they doing my meeting? Okay.
Just kind of say, hey, look,
That's
here's
my
what
nice fucking try.
Green Lantern playlist. You're welcome to check it out. But what we end up finding out is that Marvel has basically escaped his captivity. And so what that means is that now we have a guy who, in a lot of ways, is on par with Superman in terms of his strength and skill that has the Sinestro Corps rings.
5 seconds.
Fired by me right there.
But he actually won't play a very big role here. Again, this is Sins of the Star Sapphires, and so this is designed to focus more on the Star Sapphire Corps and the Green Lantern more so than anything else. But the cool thing about this is that it also hints at the idea that someone is traveling around and basically killing off all of the the various parents that belong to members of the Green Lantern Corps. And again, this is kind of a big deal because despite the fact that Thal Sinestro was defeated and the Sinestro Corps was defeated, they weren't destroyed in their entirety. They're all still very much alive, and the ratings are still going out and pursuing the recruits for the Sinestro Corps. And so with the idea of someone traveling around and killing the parents of recruits who are part of the Green Lantern Corps, this presents a very dangerous situation. And the reason for this is because of the fact that with them fearing for the lives of their parents, the fact that the Sinestro Corps is rooted in fear means that they could easily be pulled away from the Green Lanterns and dug into the Sinestro Corps and bolster the Sinestro Corps' numbers. But of course, what we end up doing is we basically pick up this all these different eyes has kind of been dropped down onto these members of the Green Lantern Corps when they learn their loved ones were being killed. And Sarah basically is able to
keep up.
the memories.
Just when they thought they had hope.
These eyes, and
It's
then in turn gain the identity of the person who's doing this. Now again, this plot begins to thicken a little bit. And the reason for that is because of the fact that once the Green Lanterns are able to sort out who it is that's committing these actions, the question now becomes, who are these guys going to be? The other half of this is that because of the fact that so many of these new recruits have basically lost their parents, because they're not really forced in the fires of battle like ever before, don't really have the willpower necessary to overcome virtually any and all fear, and the fact that they are so susceptible to the Sinestro Corps, they're stripped of their Green Lantern rings, and they're basically thrown in isolation. Now again, this is one of the big failings of the Green Lantern Corps, and that's one of the things that we're going to see at the, once we get towards the conclusion of the story. But before we jump into that, we actually jump in with a character named Ice. Now normally we wouldn't really jump into this too much, just because of the fact that she's here for a little bit, she talks to Guy Gardner for a little while, think about moving in, and then that's it. But Ice actually gives us a chance to sort of talk about this background with Guy Gardner, because Guy Gardner is a character that we haven't really discussed too much, we really haven't had a reason to, outside of whatever it is he's been doing in any particular story that goes on. But Guy Gardner, really his rise of popularity came by way of Justice League International. But the idea of Justice League International was to basically
So he got another badge.
normally sell their own
Got that double XP clarinet.
have them led by Batman in order to boost the team's popularity and then sell comics. And it performed exceedingly well. It actually did.
They both keep running out to me. Only what? There's still an open shooter in that corner.
Yeah, all they see is glass cleaners, so they'll learn the hard way.
Ice, a girl named Tora.
All they see is the word sharpshooter. Like, I ain't got bullet paste or none of that.
With regards to what her abilities are and so on and so forth, the ability to kind of manipulate ice and snow and so on and so forth. The idea was that this all really came out of the aftermath of Sinestro Corps. With regards to Guy Gardner and Ice herself, the two of them had this sort of on-again, off-again relationship, but following Sinestro Corps War and him traveling back to Earth, the idea was to basically rekindle this romance that they had had at some point along the line. And initially the response was, well, give me a little bit of time and we'll get things sorted out, which resulted in Guy Gardner basically retreating back to Noah for about a month or so in order for the two of them to basically get together. Again, switching back over to this being that's going around and killing these various parents that belong to members of the Green Lantern Corps, this was really more of a moral assault more so than a physical assault. And the reason for this is because, again, historically speaking, when it comes to new recruits, they're very inexperienced. They don't really know how to deal with fear.
Dancing, he swinged off.
But they're still also very easy to sway. And so the goal of these creatures, at least as it seems on the surface, was to go through, kill their parents, make these kids orphans, and in turn embolden them with fear, and then make them members of the Sinestro Corps. But using the powers of Serac, what ends up happening here is they not only learn that this one being has been doing this, but there have been a multitude of others basically of the same race.
Yeah, that interceptor, that was it.
Green Lanterns tracking them down, killing them, and that's really that and that's related to that. But the way this begins to lead into the whole concept of Blackest Night comes by way of the Scarred Guardian. Now, as far as I'm aware, this Guardian doesn't actually have a name. It's referred to as the Scarred Guardian. But the Guardian basically speaks directly with Shrek and just says, look, because of the fact that you can speak directly to the dead, your new assignment that you will tell nobody about is to go and find the corpse of the Anti-Monitor and find out what the world is going on. Now again, the reason why this matters is because following the events of Sinestro 4-1, one of the things that the Guardians have been questioning is why Sinestro had cropped up the way he did. And the other question was, what happened to the Anti-Monitor? Because remember, the Anti-Monitor is kind of like this harbinger of death for the multiverse. But when the Anti-Monitor had basically been defeated, or at the very least when the events of Sinestro 4-1 come to an end, the Anti-Monitor had been whisked away and then was effectively turned into a central power battery. At least that's something in the case. There's the idea of the Guardians. What happened to this guy? What happened to the Anti-Monitor? And where did he go? And so what we end up doing here is we jump into the sins of the Star Sapphire proper, and we basically just kind of pick up with, regards to Marvel still going on his rampage, as to say, leaving the planet of the Black Mercies and then just taking off to the far side of the universe or whatever. But along the way, he comes across a couple and basically destroys their ship in the process, as well as kills one of them. Now again, this sets the stage for the idea of the Star Sapphires. We'll talk a little bit more about them here in a second.
But I think stop fucking two motherfuckers, motherfuckers ain't winning.
That shit was actually.
Whether they're guys and guys, girls and girls, guys and girls, whatever the case may be, they're all forming their own relationships, their own, connections, and so on and so forth. And some of them have gone so far as to procreate. Now, this was literally something that Green Lanterns was given free rein on. There was really no limit to what it was that Green Lanterns could do with their own relationships. They could form friendships, they could form romantic attachments, and so on and so forth. But in truth, when it came to the Green Lanterns, this was something that actually helped them more to build out. Something that gave them a reason to fight. Because when you're a Green Lantern and you're a parent, if you're not fighting for anything, you're fighting for your kid. And so it always gave you the extra motivation that you needed to keep on keeping on. We also end up finding out here is that in addition to these aliens that have been captured and have been killing the parents of Green Lantern,
I'm so sick of this fucking field.
Sick breakup.
parents of Green Lantern babies and then taking those babies away with the introduction of
What?
Star Sapphires. Shit, now this woman's name is actually Miri, but she's
I'm busy right now. Hold up.
right. Remember, we already talked about the whole introduction of Star Sapphires.
Huh?
And the was brought in.
What? I'm busy right now. Hold up. I don't know what you're talking about. Style or light. Just the freaking fucking downloader. Actually did it before. Huh?
The difference here is, unlike the Green Lanterns, where these rings were made and then just dispersed across the cosmos and sent everywhere, instead, the Star Sapphires are far more conservative about how their rings get sent out and who it is that's able to use them. And so the result is that despite, Guy Gardner and Ice trying to have a bit of a relationship together, ultimately he's recalled back to the Guardians of the Universe.
I like how my dude stepped out as I was passing the fucking ball.
Jeff Johns, Green Lantern thing, if you're just now joining our videos. With regards to the Star Sapphires, they were actually...
I'm just a distraction. Orders.
That's my fault. I'm distracted, man. I can't get a break. I'm busy. Don't ask me about it no more. There ain't no fucking thank you.
Oh, bro, you had the game with a shot.
I didn't notice that first. Fucking people.
Can't give up the 3.
I hate meeting people because they always end up meeting me. Turn off the switch, oh.
That's ass.
Ran out to the 3.
They both ran out to me.
Tell that guy he's not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Just a distraction. They both ran out to me because they see that take over like we wasn't 1 point away from winning.
Like we about to shoot a 3 out here just because. Fuck that.
So like a 3-4 game win streak.
4 or 5.
4. Beat the other dudes twice. What, beat these guys twice?
Coming here was to basically say, look, you can't just go around creating your own lantern form because you'll destabilize the universe. Love mutates, love changes. Sure, two people fall in love. And then
Drop them off with receipts.
But those are fucking baby numbers. We gotta hike them up.
Off his shit off the first rec game we played yesterday. I'm like, damn, I ain't get a chance to try my shot out in the park. Or nothing. And went 3 quarters next rec game, I'm just going off in the park.
Is going around killing off the parents who are basically Green Lanterns and then taking their kids with the intention of whisking these kids away and then raising them to become Sinestro Corps members to be Green Lanterns. Now, this is not.
God damn, nigga, up 90 fucking 6? Fuck. These niggas need a fucking break. God damn, nigga, 96. Fuck. You niggas love 2K, huh? No job, nothing.
Got these motherfuckers off.
Oh, yeah. Adam, now.
Shit. Should have shot.
Center? Oh, shit, I didn't even know who the fuck.
Making officially 206 pounds and 25 professional fights. His record stands at 19 victories with 6 defeats. Fighting out of Beaumont, Texas, here is Ryan Superman! And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. A freestyle fighter standing 6 feet 4 inches tall. Making officially 205 and 1/2 pounds and 51 professional fights. This veteran holds a record of 35 victories and 16
Now, who the
defeats.
fuck?
Presenting the number 6 ranked light heavyweight contender of the world from Omaha, Nebraska. Here is Anthony Lionheart.
Oh, I'm trying to get that out. Anthony Smith, no joke.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions.
Ooh, shot.
Just as he did in stare down Span, not one for eye contact when coming face to face with his opponent. But an understated touch of the gloves as we get ready for 5 rounds or less in our main events. Anthony Smith minus 160 as a favorite. He's in the black. Ryan Span plus 135 underdog is in the gold.
Smith nice. Way to walk the low kick. Remember the last time we saw Smith? He crippled Jimmy Crew with the calf kicks.
That ultimately led to a doctor stoppage TKO victory for Smith at the end of the first round in Jacksonville in April.
Hey,
You know, it's a good thing you were talking about Anthony Smith on the way in, and he's heavier than this one, because Span is a gigantic light heavyweight.
Ah, that ball flies over my hand. I make that same pace. That's just called or smacked.
slow him down a little bit.
Huge shot. Scored the knockdown for Smith. And Smith is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He is no stranger to a tap out. Moves to left with a huge right.
As you said, still shoot. Good screen down right. Board. Okay.
This is everything you want more in a matchup. High stakes, top 10, ranking on the line. What a fight.
I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't expecting the ball headed dude to run back off. They both rained up. Oh, I'm about to pass. Man, they both rained.
Hey, motherfucker. I didn't expect them to go that way.
Oh, damn. Like I couldn't go to pass over here.
Yeah, green light every time, though.
Smith stayed smart here not to fire an illegal shot. He thought about a knee. Now he'll take the back. Smith has finished 32 of his 35 pro victories. So that was really smart by Anthony Smith. He didn't really want to get the second hook in, but now he is. He's going to try and flatten him out, extend the legs, space down. That was going to work. Still got 90 seconds left.
Come on, TK. Fuck. Get the ball right to these fucking, man. What are they working for? God damn.
Span's got to survive. Another minute 15. Another submission.
Shit, they're both ranking.
Something extra.
Oh, God damn. These motherfuckers out here. Hey, you niggas need to get the fuck out the house. Oh shit. Niggas live on 2K. Nigga, get out the house, nigga. Live on 2K. Nigga, get out the house, bum ass motherfucker. Go outside and see the sun, bum ass nigga. Them niggas, goddamn, 94, shit. Niggas been on 2K since the fucking game came out. Ain't even seen the sunlight, huh, bum ass niggas. Oh shit. Cash steal. If only.
Well, it's good to see the respect. And for Anthony Smith, we know him well. He's on our team. Yeah, that's a respectful guy. That's a great guy. That's out of character. But when you're in there like this, hey, listen, tensions run high. When you're swinging like this and you're connecting with heavy blows, and it's a fist fight in the middle of an octagon.
Need 3? Oh shit. Play these guys. Or the no squad court. The no squad court.
Every time he connected, would hurt Span.
Always one shit.
There's a right hand that side
Easy
down.
jump off.
And from here, he systematically broke him down. He took the back, he got the hooks in, he flattened him out, and then he got the rear naked choke. Absolutely textbooks.
How come you don't zoom this, bro? I never mind, I figured it out.
Oh, he jumped off.
Yeah, I only keep down right there.
He's there.
Well, we're playing a fucking decoy.
Another batch of those. Here's Joe Martinez to make it official. Ladies and gentlemen, it comes to the official time. 3 minutes, 47 seconds.
Damn. I was thinking shit, Anthony Smith might get. And then he went out there and did that. Ooh.
Thought he was gonna get starched.
I mean, I thought it was. I mean, yeah, if it ended in the first. If you told me that fight ended in the first round, I would have thought Anthony Smith got knocked out. But that nigga showed his boxing technique. That nigga got the hands in there. He didn't give a fuck. See the one nigga that fought the other nigga, that nigga's fucking bottom teeth is like caved in. Like, goddamn.
So what do you want next? Because you came in here, Ryan Span,
Hit him in
was a very
shit.
serious opponent, and you You made it look easy. You beat him to the punch. You choked him out in the first round. I think I know what you're going to say. What do you want next?
I want Alexander Rakic. He's just sitting around. He's not next for the title. Either I get that fight or I'm going to skip it. That's what I want. I want someone ahead of me, and I earned that.
Let's take a look at the screen. As I say, sensational finish, Anthony. But just walk us through it, please.
Yeah, I just trying to check my distance. I was able to land it like a counter two, a counter hook. I was able to eventually put him down and just finish. He was strong. He was going the right places. He was making the right decisions. I was just a step ahead.
You were a step ahead, but you seemed to hurt him every time you connected with the left hook. What was the game plan for hitting you?
It was really just to fight whatever position we were in. I didn't really care either way. I'm not going to stand in front of him. He's a big, powerful guy. And, he got on my neck one time. Like, he's got the skills. It's just, I think I'm better. And that was game plan. Just be better in every position.
Well, I got breaking news for you. Alexander Rakic just tweeted. He said, yes, Anthony, I'm free in December. What do you say?
Merry Christmas to me.
No, I know. I'm a daddy one out here.
Anthony Smith versus Alexander
Alright.
Rakic.
You gotta be nice. Be up there soon, 89.
I'm a daddy one. I'm just 3 different playoff series away from the swim rat badge. I just got one more game to go against the Suns, and they're out of here. Oh, you should have just kept going. You should have just kept going.
Yeah. Shit, I'm inside. I go inside sometimes. Most times.
What the hell is going on? Part of Darby's personality. Darby reaching for the ropes. How to break the hole.
Oh, the Terminator still kicks in from a distance.
First count.
You mentioned at the top of this match the history between Spears and Allen. Tony, what about the history between Sting and Tully Blanchard as well?
It goes back to the
I got my stills completely maxed out. That's just a 71. All they got left is my driving dunk and my fucking close shot.
Oh, fuck.
That's it.
Ooh, they let that man get through that fucking screen.
Missed that move.
That shit out of it.
hell of a high-impact match we got going on. We've had a couple of them so far.
Darby just swept out Spears' leg, and now he's grappling with him on the top rope. Oh, he's exposing that knee. That was the knee that Sean Spears drove into the ring steps.
Got Darby with a chain. And then Darby was telling us his punch is permanently attached to his neck. Chain doesn't work. He wears them 24/7 every day, all the time.
Sean Spears taking advantage of that fact, bringing Darby back to the ring the hard way.
How long have you been working that? They were just about 3 years.
Ooh,
Sean Spears, he's got his
took off on that one.
He's gonna look for the C4 of the Death Valley driver on those steps.
My God, no!
Hey, yo, right here. Darby! Oh! Oh, it's Spears.
Ah, come on. That shit hit directly off his back for anyone else.
Darby Allin like he was shot from a cannon.
Darby, the little train that could.
Here it comes. Got him in position.
Coffin dropped to the spine. Darby with the cover. And Darby Allin with the win. The life of this capacity crowd.
No.
Get him.
What a hard-fought victory for Darby Allin. But it was an incredible win.
Yeah.
Okay, if I had you at the top, that ball came right out my hands as my dude got control of it.
Wait a second. The artery. FDR, the members of the Pinnacle alongside Sean Spears and Tully Blanchard. Oh, Stang and Darby going at it with FTR.
Big hammering away. And Cash Wheeler.
Oh, good shit.
Harwood.
Got to give him bullshit. Out of bounds.
Darby just overwhelmed in the corner.
And Tully Blanchard's got a chair.
Oh! Oh!
A rivalry rekindled here. FTR coming to tell his age. Now there's essentially a triple team on Sting. This 2-on-1 assault by FTR. Being getting beat up by two men. Arguably the best tag team in the world.
Oh shit! I wonder why he won't throw the oop.
Maybe too little too late.
Motherfucker got me double fucking bullshit.
So much punishment against Shawn Spears. And now to have FTR assaulting them like that. Oh, no, not this. Not this, no! Oh, God, don't do this. Don't do this! Mike Piledriver executed to perfection.
That's you.
Spiked by FTR until he Blanchard.
You just stay still. You got it. Just go ahead and pop.
Son of a bitch. Time is off.
Oh, that shit was good ball.
Disrespect. Horrific disrespect for one of the biggest stars in the history of pro wrestling.
Shit.
Man, I couldn't run out the paint.
Damn, it made me go up with that shit.
Good shit. Cut him off.
Good shot.
Kayla Harrison. That bitch Kayla Harrison.
There's a lot of impressive things going on right now, guys. I mean, in the ring, representing one of the greatest MMA teams of all time. You have UFC fighters, you have Bellator fighters, bare knuckle fighters, EFL fighters.
Oh, we'll take the whole parts of it.
Got robbed. That shit took a few seconds to get back behind the line. I should never been in front of it. I was so far behind it to begin with.
We could all sing along to your
That's
song,
game.
but none of us knows the words to I'm a fat-faced dipshit, yeah. I'm a fat-faced
Alright, good
dipshit,
down.
yeah. I'm a fat-faced
Oh
dipshit.
shit.
I'm a fat-faced
Oh, I thought you had the rebound.
I thought I saw fucking right under your pin. Ah.
With the fucking food. Or
Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Indeed, I need a fucking drink.
Drink. Get this play. Let me get this play up to the fucking 90 and watch it happen.
Here. Anybody here? Yes, walking night.
fast as possible. The jokes came fast, the action is relentless, and when all is said and done, if you like your Deadpool irreverent, your action mostly throwaway, and your wider cameos plenty, it ticks all boxes with a huge amount of confidence. Number 9, The Punisher. Volition's work on The Punisher holds up as one of the most iconic depictions of a superhero, or whatever you want to call Frank Castle, really, in any video game. From the second we saw the hulking character model the team had put together and heard Thomas Jane's croaky brawl coming through, that much was set in stone. Gameplay-wise, you'd receive score boosts for punishing opponents in as many creative ways as possible, mostly dictated by floating skulls on the ground. The Punisher RPR NSS Max Run was no stranger to eviscerating his opponents, so in game this would you leave limbless bodies strewn across hallways, when others are dissected by meat grinders, or maybe, just maybe, missing an eye, thanks to a handy industrial drill. It was a truly grim title, but with Frank's black sense of human presence and correct throughout, it let you play as someone who's completely lost themselves to their inner psychopath, but is more than fine with doing it. Number 8, Superman. Superman, Shadow of Apocalypse. It's slim pickings for Superman fans when it comes to video games, but there are a couple of exceptions. Outside the 2 Injustice titles, which has Superman as the villain after accidentally killing Lois Lane, so that doesn't count as a great representation of the character, there's only really Superman Returns and Superman, Shadow of Apocalypse. The former definitely nailed the ability to kick off the ground and take to the skies whenever the feeling struck, but Super's array of abilities was better realised in the latter. Not to mention its story and cast of characters were not the overblown likes of the Silver Age, whilst it was essentially a game version of the brilliant Superman the Animated Series. You were free to speed through the skies in semi-open world segments, pick up and fling vehicles at enemies, deploy eye lasers, frost breath, and super speed all in quick succession.
That explains why all my custom shirts are black.
The embodiment of Kal-El was perfect for
Can't have nothing nice in a walking game. They've been officially removed because niggas are walking around with news on their shirts.
All you need to do when it comes to creating the best version of the Hulk is allow for something that lets you smash
nothing fucking nice. I saw ball niggas up in a Goku black shirt or a Venom shirt.
Leaping on Harrier jets in midair, lobbing soldiers straight into the sides.
Dude, I was about to say, we got that 3v throwing quarter, and then
a big piece of the Hulk/Banner coin is the Lance's fractured personality as he deals with so much addictive escapism, but the only games let you play as Bruce Banner are
it always takes a fucking decade.
Better, or the LEGO Marvel releases. Instead, I'm doubling down on destruction, and as the name implies, Ultimate Destruction was just one big excuse for radical entertainment that lets you mangle and tear apart as much of the scenery as possible. Number 6, the X-Men, X-Men Legends. Before Arkham, and before the dizzying heights of Insomniac's Spider-Man, comic book fans had Raven Software's Marvel games. Whether it was X-Men Legends or later Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Raven's isometric dungeon crawlers were the perfect RPG/brawlers for the discerning true believer. But while Ultimate Alliance may have upped the scale to 1000, their first 2 games dedicated exclusively to the X-Men are still the studio's best efforts. X-Men Legends and its 2005 follow-up, Rise of Apocalypse, were love letters to the team created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, and later perfected by Chris Claremont, John Byrne, and countless others. Despite juggling a cast of dozens, each title retained a distinguishable voice for each character and included hundreds of brilliant references and Easter eggs for hardcore X-fans to gobble up. Just roaming around the X-Mansion in the first game was great enough, but by the time the sequel came around, players got to visit the likes of Genosha and the Savage Land. Throw in some nifty cinematics from Blur Studios, and you had what was effectively the jewel in the crown of Activision's early noughties Marvel games. Also, it introduced the world to Steve Bloom's Wolverine, so there's that too. Number 5, Wolverine. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Some characters have plenty more depth on the page than their other incarnations may account for, but as far as video games are concerned, Wolverine is a fiery ball of razor-sharp claws, the occasional cigar, angular hair shapes, and the Psyops. He's a dynamite explosion of pure violence. That scene from X-Men 2 where he stabs the living daylights out of Stryker's man in the kitchen, not giving the barest care in the world to human decency. He has a primal rage to express, and it's that cocktail of psychotic rage that Raven perfectly captured in X-Men Origins. The very first thing you do is plummet from the heavens themselves, your fall being cushioned by one random soldier who gets completely obliterated. From there on in, you'll discover that Logan's character model is layered from skeleton to muscle and then flesh, meaning bullets riddle through him and chunks go flying. only for his healing factor to kick back in and repair the damage. Combine the two, and you've got ludicrously OTC fight scenes, followed up by a ventilated Wolverine standing stock still as his body slowly sews itself back together. Pure brilliance. Number 4, Joker, Batman Arkham. You just can't beat Mark Hamill's Joker overall, as although the end of Asylum had him morph into a giant Titan Joker, City put him on the back burner until the big finale, and Night was just sheer overkill as he refused to leave your thoughts alone. The City still has enough incredible moments worth cataloguing forevermore. Even from the opening where Joker springs his trap, Hamill's deliciously evil giggles and general line delivery comes from an actor who positively adores the character they're bringing to life. He would then go on to have the perfect death of the character in Arkham City, noting after Batman said he would have saved him from an illness despite all the crimes he's committed, that the situation alone was, quote, actually pretty funny. Arkham Knight had a little bit too much of him crowbarred in for my liking, but the finale where Batman and Joker's ideologies literally face off inside Bruce's mind is the stuff of fanfiction made real. Number 3, Transformers, the Cybertron games. Haha, I hear you say. The Transformers were a cartoon, not a comic book, so how could they count? Well, you're half right, because while the Autobots and the Decepticons were made famous by their iconic 80s TV series, their lore and history was all created by Marvel. I won't bore you with the details behind that, because Netflix's The Toys That Made This already did a great episode on it, but I will talk to you about High Moon's Transformers titles. Sadly, another studio gobbled up by the Call of Duty money-making behemoth, High Moon crafted a prequel to the original TV show during the peak of Michael Bay's gaudy movies, providing a refuge for old-school fans to turn to, while Bumblebee was pissed all over John Turturro. Both titles are immaculate, with the first involving a sequence where you ride around on space worms, yes, and the latter even having you team up with Metroplex, a living Autobot city thing. The gameplay was also spot on, putting players in the shoes of their favourite Transformers on either side of the Autobot-Decepticon divide. Of course, Activision being Activision, they couldn't let fans have a good thing and shouted High Moon off and ended the series like cliffhanger just as it was about to head to Earth. There. Number 2, Batman Arkham. Naturally, the series that revolutionised how everyone thinks of superhero video games from top to bottom also has within it the greatest depiction of Batman ever seen in the video game medium. From the grace, fluidity, and especially the brutality of how Bruce moves, the utilisation of his various gadgets, appearances of things like the Batmobile and Batwing, or just a smattering of sidekicks and villains that help round out his motivations, Rocksteady's take on the character, at least in the first 2 games, is one for the ages. And number 1, Peter Parker, Spider-Man PS4. Boasting a splendid story that marries Spidey's past with his present, Insomniac put together their own brilliant interpretation of the Marvel Universe and supplemented it with genius movement and
I'm
combat.
about to be a
Throw
91
in an incredible
myself.
performance by Yuri Lowenthal, and you have just about the best superhero portrayal in
I
the game.
told you, one more upgrade, I was a 91.
Gotta play the whole fucking Minecraft game probably by the time this man's fucking back.
Person he is today is way bigger than just boxing.
What's going on, guys? This is Rob, and it's Halloween week here at Comics Explained. And so for the next 7 days, I'm turning my channel into a spookfest of awesome stories involving monsters and ghouls, starting with the classic story of Mark.
Anthony, congrats. To start off, I just want to ask you, when you walked in the octagon, you stomped your foot in the center. What was going on with it? Was it that logo, or was it you were doing that?
No, I'm like marking my territory. It's something really silly I've done since forever. If you go back and look, I do it almost every time.
I guess I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I do it almost every time.
That was one of your better overall performances when you think you're striking. You go 60% strikes that you landed, and obviously when you got them down, it didn't take you very long to finish it. Do you feel like that ranks among your better efforts?
Really honest with you, I felt like I performed better versus Jimmy Crew. And maybe that's because I haven't watched the fight again. I was kind of expecting to be in like the fire with Ryan Spann the whole time, and that's exactly how I felt. Like I was kind of just in this chaotic kind of mess the whole time. So, excuse me, I don't know. I don't know. Like I guess the way that I haven't watched it yet, but the way that I feel right now, I feel like it was kind of chaotic and wild, but maybe that's not the case.
And it seemed like, he was hitting you, but it seemed like when you were hitting him, that it was impacting him. Do you feel like your striking has developed to the point now where it's a legitimate weapon and not just complement to your submissions?
I do. I only remember him hitting me once. Like I'm positive he hit me one time, but I only remember one shot. It was kind of like in a transition. I think I was coming back to my feet, and he kind of threw something around the edge, like in a grappling exchange, and I remember it being real hard. Didn't hurt me or anything, but I do remember thinking, like, okay, we probably don't want to take one of those. Yeah, I'm sitting down my punches, carrying a little bit of weight. I'm a little heavier than I typically been. Not much, a little bit, but you transfer 7 or 8 pounds of mass into one punch. I think that makes a big difference. Technically, I'm just getting better. I think that I'm in better position. I think that comes with footwork, with Mark Montoya and Danny Molina. I think I'm positionally not out of position as much as I used to be. Everything's kind of tighter. I just think technically my boxing's getting better, and I think with that comes some power.
How do you feel like the guy you are now compares to the guy you were that fought Jones that night?
Totally different. I even think that if I was to fight the guy that fought Jimmy Crute, I think I kicked that guy's ass. I'm just making gains really quickly, and some of that's maturity, some of that's mental approach, some of that's just personal growth and happiness. I think some of that's just accountability, and I said in my interview earlier, that kind of credits a lot of that to Alexander Rakic. There's just a lot of hard questions, a lot of tough conversations with me and my team, and really just having to come to terms and there's just some real questions.
Did you see he, basically was in for December, he said, and
I heard, yeah.
So.
That's what I wanted, so I asked for it. That's the fight that I want. It's what I'm talking about. It's nothing personal. Me and Rakic have been nothing but positive exchanges with each other before and after the fight. It's pure
connection. There's no point, but whatever. Do you?
I feel like you have to change when you look at that fight. Like, you said you're a lot better than you were from Crute, so I assume you're tremendously better than you were when you fought him. But where do you think the change has to come when you look at that?
I mean, if you just go back and look at the fight, fundamentally, technically, I allowed him to kind of lay on me. I think I just kind of checked out mentally a little bit. I think that a lot of that is some personal things I had going on. And again, I say that, and I want to clarify, like, my life is great. Like, my family's fantastic. Wonderful. My kids are great. Everyone's healthy. Like, I don't have a terrible life. But I've been very honest that I do have I got some demons and some personal things that I deal with that I have since I was a kid. So, I just wasn't in the greatest place then. And, like, if you look at the Devin Clark fight, the second he ended up on top.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe lay there the entire round. Elevated right away. I just have more sense of urgency. I'm not willing to give positions away anymore.
Man, it's finally Fulton back.
Kind of came to the top after that armbar. Maybe the old Anthony might lay there and try to fish for a submission with a big monster on top. I wasn't willing to do that.
I fucking doubt it.
Where I want to be, and that's kind of it's a mindset change. Technical advances, obviously, but I think a lot of
you were very cool before the fight when you. It did create.
I have a lot of that shit back. Like, it really does.
Right, and I was going to say, it seemed like you had a lot of fire because of that.
Maybe this is something arrogant.
I'm sitting on an old fucking squad score. It's 12-2 with nobody's on the spots.
I've a lot of work into this game. I've sacrificed my entire adult life.
12-2 is impressive, though.
I'm sitting in right now. That's time with my kids. That's
With this
friendships,
double
that's
XP.
life opportunities. I could have been a goddamn surgeon by now.
Hey, I was telling him I was about to say 3v3 Pro-Am, and then the double XP just popped up.
And that's all I ask. You don't have to like
Double XP for what?
3v3s.
Sometimes you might.
And
It's
pro
been
am.
though.
Nah, up on
Oh,
the
yeah.
upper deck of the boat.
Oh, yeah.
When I was getting ready to ask if y'all wanted to play 3v3 pro, but then that shit popped up. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay right here.
Care about the bonuses. Like,
But I'm only like level fucking 15.
Legit.
So yeah, just jumping off that, talking about respect from your peers. I don't know if you saw Daniel Cormier's tweet.
You hella behind.
He's right in the middle of the sort of skirmish you're having.
Facts.
No problem with the way Anthony just acted. When you talk all that shit, you get beat the way Ryan's man just got beat.
Like, this man's already 27.
Doesn't play easy night for him. So indeed, you have respect for him.
and that's what I mean. Like, think of like Daniel Cormier, like Hall of Famer or future Hall of Famer, multiple time world champion. Like that guy can at least have respect for my hustle and the things I've done in the sport. Daniel, but like at least he can respect it. You know what I mean? Like that's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. And like I told Brandon, I was
Damn, they just went 22-2.
like I squashed it. You know what I mean? I did what I had to do. I think we dealt with it in the cage afterwards.
Oh, the niggas are 60s over.
That means we best be fucking ready. Wait, didn't we lose to these guys?
You mentioned about some of the criticisms some fighters give you, like, oh, he fights these guys, and you address that in the cage.
We did.
Who do I gotta be?
I was gonna ask
And
you,
we're fucking back.
Like, what do I gotta do? Like, honest, that's an honest question. Who do I gotta beat? Like, I beat the old guys. People said they were too old. Now I beat the young guys, and they're not ranked high. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like, at this point, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm doing what I can do. I'm fighting the guys in front of me. I'm fucking over it. I'm done worrying about it. You know, Tyron Woodley just told me, like, you gotta take that off your plate. So I'm worried about it. But I care because I want recognize like my sacrifice. You know what? Or at least I did. Now I don't give a shit. I don't care.
it's funny.
I'm gonna do my own thing and fucking like it or not.
It's funny. My theory was, I think sometimes you get overlooked by some other guys because you're so well-mannered and well-spoken and articulate with your thoughts. Sometimes it's kind of easy to brush you aside.
We lost to these fucking guys. It's time to put them down.
Like I'm over it. I'm over it.
Oh, I remember these fucking guys.
Nice and articulate on the desk when I'm talking about the fights that are in front of me when I'm working.
They over here must be on a little win streak. Dude was a 96 when we seen him.
That's all I want at this point. I don't care. I don't care.
Now he's 97.
When I have a microphone on my face and I'm focused on what I was going to say.
I know you say you don't care, but it must feel quite nice.
Like 4% covered. I mean, so thing, no type of walking defense.
No, it was. My fucking arrow fucked me up.
At the very end of the fight, I know us as fans, a lot of times are like, man, I'm glad they sort of squashed
Luckily,
it
it was
in the
only a
cage
2.
and I got to see it. Is there ever a point as a fighter where you're just like, bro, we just finished it. I don't want you to take my moment. I don't need to have you promote me at this moment. Would you rather that sometimes that would happen after the fight? Like, let you guys
No.
This motherfucker gets fucking closed in so
Because I
fast.
think I would have felt bad afterwards. A lot of that's there's adrenaline, there's a lot of testosterone flowing in there, there's a lot of emotions. It was a big fight for both of us, and let's not pretend like they were upset about it. Let's not pretend like Ryan's
Okay,
fans
should've
rubbed that
been
shit in my face. So I wasn't even trying to rub it in his face. That was just my first initial reaction. Like the second he tapped, and the ref was pulling me off, my initial reaction was like, where was that ass whooping that you were bringing? You know, like that was my thought. Because that's what I've been running through my head since he said it. Like, it's just, you know, and maybe I'm like on some Michael Jordan shit where I'm just making shit up in my head and found out of a molehill just because that's what I need to do. I don't know. But the fact is, it genuinely bothered me. And so that was my emotional reaction immediately. And I'm glad we finally got it over with.
Ooh, little man.
He actually said, like, he's trying to feed his family, I'm trying to feed mine. We both really, really want this. It's hard. I think people are just more surprised that it's me. Like, I don't typically get crazy emotional like that, but maybe I'm just carrying this.
You mentioned a lot of times recently about the disrespect. Where do you feel that you get the most disrespect from? Is it from us in the media? Is it the fans? Or is it the other fighters?
You know, I think that the media actually does really well by me, for the most part. You know, I was a little butthurt like after the Glover fight, you know what I mean? But, you know, I was pretty pissed after that, but, because I felt a little bit betrayed. Like, I've always gone out of my way to give the media all the time.
N2K myself the fucking. I missed 2 slightly late shots. The first one was only 4% covered. That one wasn't really even covered.
fantastic to me. I feel like I'm kind of on the media side a little bit, you know, with the radio show and broadcasting with ESPN. So I don't know. I'm not really too concerned with the fans. It's some of the guys in my weight class, and a little bit of the fans, and it's like that. What do you call people that are like not like professional YouTubers like you, but they're not like at-home YouTubers? It's like the people that are in between there. Those are the people that piss me off the most. So I see it. You know what I mean? Like I'm on the broadcasting side, so like it's like I can't just say.
How the fuck is that a three? It's supposed way beyond the line.
Because I'm in that part of the sport now too. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm over it. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking over it.
You've always been honest and open, especially talking about the mental side of things and your feelings. I'd love to get your thoughts. You said after the racket, you had to deal with some tough realizations. What were some of those realizations that you mentioned?
That I wasn't mentally okay at the time. Like I just wasn't where I needed to be. You know, after the Glover fight, it was just a dark place. And, you know, in my head, I'm like, no, you're fine, you're good. Just go in, swing for the fences, get Rakic out of there, and then be back to where you're supposed to be. And like the sad realization is I wasn't. I was at every practice. I didn't skip practices. I showed up to every strength and conditioning session. I was at every practice session. Danny Martin's got it. But like showing up and being present, are totally different. But like really being tuned into what they're saying and the things that people do is different. I was a little small. You know, I wasn't. I didn't have like the fire that I needed to have to get up off my back. It was kind of just like he's not hurting me. I was like here trying to catch him. You know, I didn't have that fire.
Screen.
With a guy that's my age and been fighting as long as I've been fighting, when you sit down and someone says, "I don't think you have the fire anymore," the rest of that conversation leads to retirement. So those are hard conversations to have. So we had the conversation and it led to, you know, Mark was very, very honest and said, "You have two choices. Do you want to keep fighting, just have fun fights, and just round out this career? Do you want to still want money fights, or do you want to fight for the title?" So this is what we have. No options. This. And if we don't do that, then we're gonna have to restart this conversation and talk about fun fights. I don't want fun fights. Ryan's Graham is not fun. You know, Jimmy Crew is not fun. I need fights to get me closer to the title. There's easier fights ahead of me than Alexander Rakic.
Oh, he's gonna get that one. Got me off balance.
But that doesn't get me closer to the title, so I need what's going to get me closer to getting the title. I could hang out with the title fight.
Turn over here. No bucket. You know, don't want this guy. And do some bullshit. Oh. I saw that. He got flipped.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't getting the East too, because either way, it's fucking game.
Which it sounds like it probably is going to happen.
Well, it's fucking 20 to 20.
Until that fight happens or something higher takes place.
No, we had to stop him.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to fight somebody. That's for sure. I've done that 3 times in a row now. I think that I made up for whatever I had those 2 losses. I would be fine to fight somebody again. So I'll wait for whatever makes sense.
They're not even good.
It's not December and it's January.
No, that may miss some open shots, but made the contested
It's gotta
ones.
be a fight that's going to get to the title.
When Kutalov was just up here calling your name.
No, he did.
You did.
No, he did.
I had to get it clarified because I thought he said it in the Bulls fight interview out there, and he
That's fine. I told you guys. I read his lips and it said I read his lips and it said
yeah. And he did. It was partially because it's the same thing. He's trying to find a name to make his name off of as well. But yeah, so I just thought it was funny because you were like, these guys all
That's a fucking old squad court.
just a little bit right in here before you that wanted to make a name off of.
no, that ain't it. Yeah, no. I like watching him look like. I think his style is super exciting. I mean, did you watch the fight he was just there? You see what I did to that?
Ooh, this thing down here, who got off the spot?
I just have one for you in a bit.
Why do
Turn that nigga, turn around.
I just got one of them. I'm just kidding.
No, and it's probably gonna
Go
be
fella.
you're talking about
Son of a
disrespect.
bitch. Oh, we still
Oh, we
got
got
me.
Being disrespected, but is there
Came back right in
any
time.
part of you that thinks they're jealous?
Well, I was here, I
They're
was
talking
just
about you in
looking.
that way because they're trying to get a fight with
Just
you. They're
laptop.
keeping your name relevant, even if it's negative. Isn't that better than not talking
Like
about
this
you?
man hopped off the fucking spot.
Yeah, probably.
I'd rather burn them niggas.
I think there is a lot of it. It's just people trying to get to my position. So I don't doubt that that's probably a lot of it.
The big ass red gloves on.
This is, I'm not, there's no like,
Man got a red glove on too. I just peeped that. Wow.
it is what
That's
it is.
that's the
Just, I
shooting
just don't
him.
have to like it. I think that's what they're gonna do. I'm not.
I just peeped that this nigga was wearing a one glove and this nigga wearing these two big ass red gloves.
So, and that's it. I think some guys would not talk about it because it would make you look like a baby, but I don't think anyone likes it. It just sucks, you know, it pisses you off.
I haven't seen the gloves since 2K fucking 20.
It really doesn't motivate me at this point in my career. I'm always looking for something to just light that fire. So when that promo with Ryan Stan's kind of attitude came out, like Mark went to me and said right away, like, let's see how that works. So I was like,
Oh, my balls in the fucking rim.
and then you add a little bit of spice to it.
Nero Romero, Bellator debut.
For sure. That's it, just one.
And he fighting
Phil Davis.
yeah, Phil Davis. They about to fight right now.
I know, it's that massive shit. Okay. Yep. Oh,
One last one. Yeah. Congrats on the win.
thank you.
Welcome back to the media room. Once you made that, and thank you for being so cool and all telling us about this conversation of forward and coming to terms with no, I'm going for that goal. How hard or easy was it to put it all together?
Man, now little dude, don't worry about the paint. I'm
That
worried
was
about the
my
paint.
boss trying to beat him in the pace and he actually did the pace and I forgot to hit the fucking square button.
That was the toughest part. Just figuring out what the problem is. That was
I forgot to hit that fucking square button. I was waiting for the pace too.
Glover's fight for a title, and I feel like a buzzsaw for 2 rounds. Love the guy to death. If you guys see Glover's Facebook or his Instagram, his entire team bought my t-shirts. Go check out their Instagram. It's like one of the coolest things. Yeah, he commented and said he wanted one of my shirts, so I sent one. Like just
Wow.
Wow, man. Fuck.
It's pretty cool, but technically I feel it's like right there. I didn't feel like Rakic was technically better than me. I just made a lot of mistakes. So the conversation is like, what happened? What's going on in my life? This fight. So I know I talk a lot about Mark Twain. Conversations with him and my wife. Figuring out what's
Man got a shot.
It all starts. It all starts with like where I am. If I'm happy, life is good. One of the most dangerous guys in the world. If not, it always shows its ugly face. My fighting career is done as its ugly too. So we just have to be really, really mindful. Making sure that I'm doing I guess the maintenance work. You know, like, I got this cup. My entire life, every problem I have, I just throw this cup in. Eventually, that cup fills up. Usually, it's the biggest fight of my life. It overflows, and then shit just falls apart. So we just gotta manage that cup. And that's where it started. And then the technical stuff, that's a so that's where it started. And then trying to balancing the death stuff and the media stuff, like,
Fucking stuff on my back.
sometimes you have an analyst hat on too much. Sometimes I just have to take the analyst hat off most of my coaches and just like, just let them deal with it and stop trying to analyze my own shit.
Alright, you see guys, this is just like a kind of fun question. You guys walk the walk, and get on the mic. Do you think fighters should embrace the comedy crew and Kenny Florian as you have and elevate me for the fight being an analyst, being a play-by-play, commentary?
No, I
Get
don't.
that shit out of you.
It's a lot harder.
Sick of saying that shit.
I know, DC and Felder and Dominic and Bisbee, those guys
block.
make it look so easy. It seems like they're just out there in Rohan with their buddies and they're just talking about fights. It's just even being at the desk, and their job is 10 times harder than mine. They're calling fights live.
Good board, good board.
It's really, really hard. And I credit DC and specifically this game game Hardy helping me out so much. Kind of saved me, but I'm trying to spend some time.
Supposed to be mine.
He's jumped right in right away and helped me out in some of the situations. So I feel like I'm kind of becoming the veteran a little bit of the best now as people are transitioning other places. So I just hope that I can do that. You know, I want to help. Ellen Chauvin is doing a fantastic job. Tyron's doing a good job up there. Michael Kiessel's doing a good job. Angel Hill, it's not for everybody. So it's hard.
Granted, the quota is
Thank you so much.
I actually want more.
What, like that?
Oh, let's go. We're getting no fucking stops.
That happened in the first
No, as much as I would like to pretend like that was a little shot straight to my chest. Yeah, it was hard. It was really hard. I don't know. I think I heard Mark yelling, so I think Mark thought it was illegal. And it was right in my stomach. I was like, it was hard. Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
I don't know if this is true, but this is one of the things that pot aficionados always used to say. Is that, when a priest walks down the aisle, that thing that they swing and there's burning incense inside of it, that used to be weed. That's what they used to do. I don't know. At one point, I believe.
Fucking shot.
Fucking lockdowns are annoying. Closes out so fucking fast.
Well, what is it now? What kind of incense is it now? It's like sage.
I go in there to church once in a while.
Yeah.
You have to go for
Alright,
full effect.
next shot. When he drive in, go out to that vest thing. I know he can't shoot, but he definitely bait him into thinking he can just get an easy drive. Oh, then switch. Oh, this nigga played.
It's so weird how somebody made a great point.
Hey, spent enough time to close it the fuck out.
The fucking bullshit.
Swear to God, they made lockdowns a little too fucking fast. Had all that space to shoot that mid-range and he closed it down.
Yeah, I collected only a handful of people. Most people were on like a monthly subscription plan. If they were switched over, the people that you'd have to collect from had like this envelope. And you had to like mark off like about a day or remember. Because it was only a couple of clients. And after a while, I kind of got away from doing them. I said, I don't want to do this anymore because it's too hard to collect. It's annoying. Like, I don't want to have to go to
That was my
houses.
I must have been there when I first got out of Capital School. My mom gave me
dude step off of the fucking no
That dude's still sitting on that no squad court, refusing to step off that bitch. Refusing to step off that bitch.
Bro, they still ain't damn. We done played a whole game, lost. They still over there standing there.
That's because that man refuses to step the fuck off that spot.
Yeah, so I guess when I started doing it is when I started driving. Probably started doing the 3. I probably started when I was 7. No, 5. Probably that. That's when I probably started. Well, it wasn't even that. It was just annoying. Like, what you wanted to do was go to the depot, pick up the papers, chuck them into the people's driveways, and that's it. And there was a few people that wanted it inside the door. So you'd have to get out of your car, open up their screen door, put it in there. And the idea was that those people, everybody would say those people do.
Oh, he finally jumped off the fucking spot.
So you only have like a few of those. And I think after the first couple of years, they stopped doing those kind of commercials. I never was down. It was awesome.
Fucking 97.
Young comic or
Bullshit.
before it was a
These
comic
niggas
or
right
something.
here. This game ain't in right now.
Where someone was telling me what to do. I could get in my car.
Is that Kevin Hart behind me?
Listen to Charles Lacquadera. He had the morning mattress. I think it was BCN. I'm pretty sure it was WBCN.
That's funny.
It's awesome. Chuck newspapers out windows. Do that for like 3 hours. Best job ever. Because then I would make enough money where I could pay my bills. But I still had all the time in the world to stay. All the time in the world to train. All the time in the world to that really fucked me up. Because you're not supposed to be getting up that early every day. You know, if you listen to people that know things about sleep, like getting up at 4:30 in the morning, 5 in the morning every day, not be responsible.
That was the beginning. To me, that was the beginning. I know rock and roll. I can go down 7th Street, but it's got to be 7th Street. Nothing will get up the feet 2 times. If you're 50, you can be up and down. See, once you turn 50, 48, the change will come. You see that night, Jimmy Temple has to come out throughout.
Oh shit, 21-20, these niggas is...
They saying that.
Yep. Tough game, competitive. Interesting.
Damn, they hit a 3 on them.
Enceladus, dimensions, surface shape, and properties. The iconic ringed planet Saturn orbits the Sun at a distance of about 870 million miles. The gas planet, which with its own diameter of about 75,000 miles, is the second largest planet in our solar system, enjoys the company of countless galactic companions. We currently know that
Maybe they were just confused the whole time.
That nigga's weak, man. He go on a rut for all this.
Enceladus. We have known of the existence of this natural satellite, which has an equatorial diameter of 300 miles, since 1789. Why
Yeah, this
Enceladus
double
is
rep,
always
but
at
then
the
that
center
rep
of
up in the
scientific
rack
interest
is
becomes clear when we take a
pretty
look at
good.
its fascinating surface structure. The outer surface
Especially
of
when
the
you roll.
celestial body is covered by a dense layer of ice.
Not in
The
it.
surface, however, adorned with countless craters, faults, and indentations, has a
But then we
radiant
still have
quality
23
very sensitive.
full-time hours.
Because the purity of the corresponding water ice is incomparably high, Enceladus has the highest albedo in the entire solar system. The unit of measurement, albedo, indicates how high the reflectivity of the non-self-illuminating surface is. In the case of Saturn's small moon, 99% of the sun's rays are reflected back into space. In combination with the moon's position far from the sun, this also gives rise to the bone-chillingly cold surface temperatures on Enceladus. On average, the thermometer here does not rise above about negative 330 degrees Fahrenheit. In the past, experts realized that part of the moon's surface must be relatively young. The reason for this is apparently the fact that Saturn's moon has geological activity. Specifically, distinctive cryovolcanism causes gigantic water fountains on the surface of the moon.
Where the
Enceladus is the
fuck did y'all
slowest
disappear
moving
to?
body in our planetary system,
Who the
Yeah.
fuck
which
knows how?
geological
You have to come
processes
find
of
us.
this kind could be
It was
observed.
on the 2 side.
Breathtaking
And
processes
what?
on Saturn's moon.
What game? There ain't no game there.
The knowledge we now have about Saturn's constant companion is
Unless
due
you want
not
to
least
wait.
to the
I was
research
thinking
mission
about
of
running
the
a rep.
unmanned Cassini space probe. The NASA spacecraft took a closer look at Enceladus in spring 2005.
Or we could go to our. We do got the
Several
pro with the
flaws.
3v3.
Cassini was soon able to
Take a
prove
break
that
from
the
the double
satellite
rep.
has a
Everything
thin
I
outer
do
sphere,
got a large X, like a
which means the
fucking.
moon's surrounding protective shell
So
is
what?
apparently located on
So
Enceladus
everything
itself.
I do got a large
Potential
XP boost I can
origins of the
fucking use.
atmosphere could be in the cryovolcanoes mentioned above.
Large XP. What large XP boost? This?
An area was found at the
Nah,
south pole of the celestial body, which
once you get this
represents
up,
a
you get
kind of
XP
global
points.
warming source. Which
Oh yeah, you get
interactions
the
cause
XP
this
points.
volcanic
Yeah.
activity has yet to be fathomed. Particularly striking, however,
Either
is
that
the
or go
fact
get our
that
pro-am
geologically
record up.
active areas on Enceladus are
We still got the. Oh
characterized
yeah,
by
the pro-am.
huge
Those they
feature
got those
systems
black and.
running parallel to each other. The
Both
corresponding
teams have the
depressions
black and
reach up
white.
to 100 feet in depth and
You
extend
said
over a
what?
distance of hundreds of
Fucking
miles. It's
universal
possible that the
playmakers.
ice masses near the lunar surface move in
I've heard
convection
some fucking
currents,
playmakers.
ultimately creating the amazing
That
crevice
decade,
activity.
right?
Enceladus' subsurface ocean. The discoveries recorded on the surface of the icy moon, however, are not the only findings that keep scientists spellbound. Those formations that are currently still beyond the direct view of experts are among the most exciting fields of research on Saturn's satellite, with the help of gravimetric measurements in the course of
Son of a bitch.
time left. Phil Davis, Mr. Wonderful, has to feel wonderful about his performance in tonight's main event. All the talk was about the debut of Yoel Romero, and yet Phil Mr. Wonderful Davis. In the words of Roy Jones Jr., you all must have forgot because, man, he put together a tremendous performance. What did you think of his game plan to the win?
Now would be a cool time to play, as we see Iron Man capture
Wow, they even took the logos off their fucking Pro Web shirts.
fight off these cyber monsters. And on the next page, the Hail Mary Blade was asking for a ride.
All I had was their default. Oh, it's a words written.
Captain America with a smile
Two
says,
vascular finishers.
"I have a lot going on. What did you have on your mind, pal?"
Just go side to side off screens. I'm staying in the paint.
But I believe something is wrong.
Unless one of them can shoot, then we'll see. But
Colton interrupts yelling, "Thor, robot monster." Thor answers, "Oh, hi. My apologies. One moment." As he quite literally brings down the thunder, killing all the cyber monsters. Captain America then says, "Well, that was loud. I suppose a thank you is in order. What did you need to talk to me about?" Thor tells him, "I would prefer to speak in private, Captain." At this point, Iron Man tries to joke with Thor about the prank war they've been having.
play the side.
Iron Man's hand with lightning, saying, "I have no time for your games. I would like to speak to the captain in private." Captain America says, "Hey, I don't care what your problem is, Thor. You can't just..." But Thor interrupts, saying, "Captain, guard yourself, quickly. I cannot. Mjolnir, no." As Mjolnir starts attacking Captain America, he's able to block him with his shield. Cap says, "Thor, you hit me." Thor then tells him,
"What are you doing, man?
Ooh, that shit was a little faster than the fucking park was.
Play the switch. So play the sides on the screen, side of the screen, one man on each side. They only want one person who can shoot, as far as I know.
Inside of Thor asks Captain America, "Captain, let me ask you a question. When was the last time we saw one another?" Captain is like, "What? I don't understand." Thor tells him, "So Cap answers, "We fought against
Phil Davis went in there and got the unanimous decision.
Because I don't remember. I never do. You see, immortality, it comes with a price. A moment for you, a battle, a war, a minute, a day. They're remembered as seconds for me. I remember them as immortal recall.
Oh, I had to get that off. It was in the key for too long.
I'm so grateful to see you. You and the others. I've sent you time.
Hit the
Each time I
shot.
return to Midgard to fight by your side, I'm always very glad that you're still alive. I have lost so many here and have missed their passing, missed entire lives, entire lifetimes, while I was out playing soldier for my father from those realms." Captain America then says, "Thor, I had no idea. I've lost time as well. When I awoke from the ice, I mean, I can't even imagine what you must have gone through. I'm sorry." Thor then tells Cap, "Thank you, but it's the burden of..."
Oh, you ain't even on it yet.
As we all know, the life of a soldier is fraught with loss. When I am no longer a soldier, I'm sure you must be aware of the troubles with Mjolnir. It's disobedience. Reason why.
Get the ball fast. You got stripped by the last point.
Others can pick it up. Well, you can't, right? I didn't want to say it. Thor tells him it's because I'm no longer the...
They got his takeover already. So they got 2 fucking rebounds. Oh, 2 steals in the block. How the fuck did you get the second steal off? Oh, they got 1 turnover.
Captain America then asks, "What are you saying that Mjolnir has? I don't claim to understand this, but it's somehow giving up on you now that you're a king, that you aren't a warrior anymore?" Thor replies, "I do not think it, I feel it, and I am no king, Captain, not yet. I have no king title that I will live 1,000 years and 1,000 lifetimes more. And by the gods of the Elder, Asgard shall outlive."
Had to readjust to the fucking shot speed.
I am afraid
Or fucking Pro Web.
as he leaves Mjolnir on the table with Captain America and walks away. And that, my friends, is part 1 of the Revelation story.
Oh, they probably just split this
How
over.
crazy is that, my dudes? Thor
Wow, that really made me pull up.
and left it in the hands
It was
of
like playing a fucking wreck.
also finally got some explanation of why Mjolnir has been giving Thor so many problems over this entire series. It also explains why other people were lifted. I'm super curious to see where this story goes, because this is a big freaking deal that anyone can now lift Mjolnir, except Thor. It's quite literally the opposite of what Mjolnir is, where only Thor is able to wield it, and no one else can. But now that's flipped. Given Thor is still able to lift it still as he did in this
No,
issue,
nigga.
but it's getting a really hard time, and it's increasingly getting harder and harder, to the point where we can assume he's not going to be able to pick it up at all. So now I'm extremely excited to see where this story goes. There's only 2 more issues left in this story. So the next time we talk about the story, it's going to be the conclusion with issues 16 and 17. The last 2 issues of
I
this
don't know if
story.
he was trying to set the screen, but they stopped my dribble completely.
What do you guys think about Thor giving up his hammer and anyone being able to lift it now? Also, what do you think Captain America and the
the Avengers are going to do a
You
move.
go for the
They're now in
people.
possession of the hammer, so is one of them going to wield it? I don't know. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
If everybody wear black t-shirts, shit's gonna be annoying real soon, though.
Look like I got my fucking custom shirt on.
Bruh, look, like real shit. The only logo of that fucking shirt was one of their jerseys and the word Playmakers.
Yeah, they can't shoot. They got a stupid ass lineup. That's been bullshit.
That's a fucking lead.
So we're coming through and taking their zennies.
Damn.
Got me stuck behind him off of one fucking dribble move. Backed up and I got caught.
Oh shit, that's a first.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. All white though? Actually speaking, that's what the fuck it was.
For the most part, issue number 0 of the original Sin storyline doesn't do too much for us, with the exception of giving us an understanding of the background of the Watcher, or what to the Watcher. So we're going to skip ahead a little bit. And what we see here is that Sam Alexander, the current node, is traveling to the moon to lead Watcher's watchtower, because Sam Alexander is faced with a dilemma of sorts. The question Sam Alexander has is that if what to the Watcher watches, if he simply just observes things,
Finally got a shot off.
Damn. I was trying to come back. Once I started moving that way, I just kept going that way. Yeah, shit.
Still.
What the fuck? Yo, is it me or did I just run through him? Oh yeah, cut him off, and he ran right by me. Literally right through me, technically speaking.
Shoot, nigga, shoot.
Bro, I can't tell if you're the fucking defender or my fucking team. Yeah, everybody in black.
Oh fuck, I thought I was, damn. Good shot. I didn't know I was gonna get that board. I pressed triangle twice, that shit out.
Alright, bro, if we get in the run, I'll take the missed shots. Percentage?
Bring the key.
If you switch with me, I think your glass cleaner is the finisher. Mine's got a little shot.
Alright, this is fucking...
Oh fuck, that's one.
You don't need to send me screens, brother. Hell no.
Yeah, I was trying to set a quick little screen just so you get a tiny bit of space and think about it. That work.
Go for it up.
Oh, we still got 11 seconds.
Put 2 and 3.
Bro, original shirt was fucking gold, and that came out all black.
think get to him. Good. I think get him. At the spin. No. Oh, that's D.
Armory is a vast collection of various weapons, some of which we've seen before and some of which we haven't. And among these weapons is a
Shit.
this is very because we discussed on several occasions with the
This is a big.
exactly what it sounds like. Nullifies and eradicates things from existence. And this ultimate nullifier
They gotta do something about all black on all blacks and all because niggas put away niggas. Let's take our role as fucking pro ed.
New York City. What we see here is that
The good old bullshit.
surprised that the ultimate nullifier is simply just there. He understands the effect of the ultimate nullifier despite the fact that he's never actually seen it used in person, but he knows that this is a very dangerous thing. In addition, he speculates here that the Watcher was, by virtue of chronicling various events, also collecting things. He was also collecting different artifacts.
Should tell me about it. I was wide open fucking quarter 3. That was slightly early.
Bad.
And I got Sniper Hall of Fame, and I got fucking Catch and Shoot Hall of Fame, and I got Hot Zone Hall of Fame, and that's my fucking Hot Zone. The whole 3 is my Hot Zone. I mean, our corner specialist fucking Browns.
Said bad memories.
Big time. I had like 3 minutes shots because I had to shoot that bitch with the clock at basically.
Yeah, that last one, that double tap triangle.
They just gotta do something about everybody in all fucking black. When I see 2 fucking bigs sitting at the fucking 3, I don't know if you're one of them or is what both of these fucking big men. It should be so fucking confusing.
Yeah.
Bellator MMA on Showtime and Showtime Extreme. Bellator MMA will return to your screen Friday, October 1st, live from London with a rematch packing more heat.
Popcorn and a
MVPs will get a well, up next.
Alright, that's more fucking like it.
Possibly to interact, but for the most part, they were a very proud race. And so what we see is that one of the individuals, a person named Yemnu, I believe, is not necessarily
65. Oh wow.
So I got my answer. Adesanya versus Whitaker is targeted for January. Now, we discussed this a couple of days ago, that when you have a fight that's the obvious fight, Adesanya, Whitaker, Dana's already said that's the fight that I want to do. When you have this obvious fight,
God damn.
Jeez, she said you gotta adjust that shooting time, bro.
I started that shit earlier. That shit don't make
and
sense.
that generally isn't one of the okay, that fight's done.
No, I don't know why you tried it.
You'll have opposite.
Because game, bro. That shit go right back to his fucking hands.
Once those things are done, until Dana, in this case, personally makes the announcement, yes, the fighters don't make the announcement. The fighters really don't have a way to make the announcement aside from their social media platform, and Dana has a way that he wants this delivered. Great, that's what happened here. But that still opens up a ton of
Fuck, I tried to, that didn't, I tried to press X and that shit wouldn't even fucking pass up.
Everybody's captured your imaginations, but also earned your respect. I think that Brunson's done it. So I don't know that it overly matters what you do with Brunson, but that's still a very hot hand that you want to play it appropriately. My example, if I told you that Brunson's going to go fight Paulo Costa, you're probably going to go awesome. Can't wait to see the fight. If I told you they were doing that, though, I'm also telling you 2 red hot, 2 contenders, 2 potential future contenders, and one of them's going to wipe the other one out. So strategically, what happens next for Brunson has to be calculated.
Good shot. Shit. There we go.
Get the fuck out of here. I have that main screen.
Stuck behind the fucking back.
That's it.
Right there.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
good.
know I wasn't ready for that, but shit, 2K, get bored.
When you dive and get the fucking rebound.
Yeah, bullshit. Alright, let's go. Right now. For some reason, this shit is just so like, feels a little late when I start shooting. I'm used to it being a little quicker than this. Oh shit. Take it out of his hands. Feel a little fucking weird out here.
Has it full contained?
Like a bee.
Oh, isn't it me or fucking hating on this right now?
Lord have mercy.
That's two wide open, slightly late on this. I'm supposed to get a boost on slightly late. They got this many very early.
Damn. Shit.
No.
Ooh. Chase down.
Moment of truth. Bullshit. No. Big ass bitch. I'm in the game already. I already got this game. Easy. Ooh. Oh.
God damn.
Alright. Quick stop. No three.
Oh, shot her.
Damn it.
About fucking time.
Attribute unlocked.
What's 740 VC?
To a 16 box.
Shit. That was something I forgot. That, Kurt Angle was, what's his name's uncle.
What's his name?
That, shit. He was in The Wolf of Wall Street also. He's been in a shit ton of movies. He was on The Walking Dead.
Oh, shit.
But, oh, he was the Punisher in the Netflix. But he's Kurt Angle's
Well, you talking about the dude,
John Berthenol.
was he in, Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Was
He was the Sell Me the Spin guy.
Wasn't he Brad?
Might have been.
The one who had the bat
Right.
was selling the drug. Quaaludes, Lude King. Said, tell your sister I said
Yeah.
what's up. Hit him with the bat. You get any pussy with that thing or what? He said, hey, Mom, we got chicken. God damn, that shit is...
Lord.
This shit's
About
so
to breach from
ugly
here.
shooting in here. Fuck. Fucking shot meter's delayed, so I can't even time it like in neighborhood. That shit's fucking ass in here. God damn.
Oh, mine shows all three of their fucking scores, average teammate grade, average rebounds, and all on top, just
Yeah,
floating
just
around on
floating.
top.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
No, nigga. You got
Yeah,
that
same
guy.
guy.
Not that guy. Oh, my mic, come on. Can we hear these niggas in here? Oh, shit. Reach down.
That's it.
Oh, shit, I thought I thought that nigga was defending.
Got
There we
it.
go. Damn. Okay. Come up
Stuck
out the
by
screen.
there. Shot.
No. Come on, man. This fucking game is ass, man.
Well, bro, you did smack it off the backboard.
This shit's so ass. Let that nigga just grab it and do some bullshit. It'd be hard to know who the fuck's running up the court sometimes. Good pass.
Shit. Easy money. Damn. How much?
Bad job,
I
boy.
don't get how much they can let him run back and forth like that. Not lose any type of stamina.
Trash ass. double stick. Jump, 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 jump. Trying to throw that up. Got the paint now.
That's it. You fucking make me miss that.
There's a defender down there.
That was my bad. That was easy. Make that layup fucking all day.
What went up? Oh, defensive badge. Yeah. Shang-Chi.
Do you remember this? Was it a specific move? Do you remember what happened in that match that caused your neck? No, I just had a lot of sharp pains going back. I knew something was wrong with my doctor. That's the fifth time I broke my neck. My goodness, Kurt. Unbelievable. Here, your major injury again. You switching to SmackDown, were you told your bone ring was going to be short and going to be used as a band-aid? Or were you not given that information? Did you have any idea on the longevity? I wasn't given the information. I don't know. Right around this time,
What?
That's the direction it went. Change course.
Hold on. It must not.
You gotta tell me get a W right here.
3-2. Yeah, this is going backwards. Ain't doing that.
Shot. Board. Weak ass screen got me. You shut.
Oh. Take it to. Wow, came up pretty fast. Oh, stupid. Oh, shit. Bored. Shit.
Yeah.
Just up. Damn, I'm stuck behind the fucking court. You falling for it, stupid. I got out. Oh, shit.
Alright, bro, that's that fucking corner shot. That shit sped up so fucking fast. How that shit went over.
I couldn't grab the ball right there.
Easy three. And it says paste or bar.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
He's like a whole second or two earlier than my usual.
Got fucking green off of that.
No. Why did it make me do it? What the fuck? Oh, I hate that double jump. Made me jump again. I didn't even press the fucking button. Like, come on now. Dummies. Oh,
Storm down.
oh shit. I'm gonna get blocked on my way down. Okay.
That whole suspension was. Try to give it to you, smack the pace. Try to get the dynamite open, it smacks the pace.
This shit is stop. Go ahead. Good shot.
That's it.
Well, Okay.
He should have fucking made that shit.
Shit.
Germany and then Ireland, but when you returned to the States, announced you were injured for Mark Henry and unable to compete in the King of the Ring semifinals against Booker T. Were you finally getting some time off that you needed?
Yes, I got it. I needed that.
Yeah, the program seemed a little weird.
Back at it now, in retrospect, as we knew Armstrong quarterback, it would have been better if they could have kept Joe for even a little bit longer, I think, especially with
Yeah, that shit's stupid weird. Like some of the shot speeds and all that. The fucking, oh, that fucking color scheme. Better off going to the different neighborhood and collecting double XP. So the shots, I don't know what the fuck. It was just like shit. The whole square, and I didn't know if I held him long enough because the shot meter wouldn't pop up, but that shit would pop up a second later. So it's like, There we
I
go.
really want another one.
Another shot. You want to go back? We can't go back. Collect double XP. Either or.
Where is your head and body unit? Now you're in ECW. He's making promises.
Yeah, let's go.
You're in one night stand. You're coming back off the break. Where's your head and body at this point? You motivated, feeling good, still sore?
Where the fuck is Poncho and fucking Bobo at? Play a full 5v5.
Poncho and Cash.
I'll take Bobo over Cash. One.
Cash, the Cash even got the game? You talking about Cash? Cash me on Fortnite.
I just felt like I couldn't get any traction. All was switching quickly. I went from SmackDown to Raw to SmackDown. I think about 6. It all happened so quick. And, it was very confusing.
We're going to talk about the big meeting that you have with Vince.
I'm always on a fucking lockdown. Well, 22 perimeter lockdown, shooting guard 6'7". You don't pace the ball, fella.
Oh, that's me with the ball. See, I can't tell. I thought we was on motherfucking defense. I'm thinking, damn, this nigga don't gonna pass the ball. Run up to us.
Vengeance 2006, Randy Orton returns. Once again from the Observer, Kurt Angle wasn't scheduled on the Vengeance pay-per-view after beating Randy Orton on his television. Vince trying to work to get him on the show. He scheduled to win the match. How? Because he failed a drug test, ironically, not from painkillers, where he'd have been put in rehab, so suspended for 30 days. He had valid restrictions.
And he stood there. Waiting for it.
Dr. David Black, who headed the drug program, flagged him for the violation. Did you convince Sports to put you on the show, or were you outrageous? You went before you got flagged.
Wait, we late.
It makes sense. Any comment or any extra feedback here on the whole what went down with the prescriptions? Do you remember all this happening and the painkillers and violation? Yet it was valid. You had valid prescriptions.
Block that shit. Yes, okay. God damn, this shit's so tough to tie.
Oh my god. Held it square, he pump faked, held it square again, he pump faked again. They 2K did not want me to fucking shoot the ball.
Come on, bro. Oh. Man, protect him. Let him keep thinking he can get that shit. Cause I'm in sending that shit.
That's right. So you're working with Rob Van Dam on ECW taping when he's WWE ECW champ, and you put him over for about 17 minutes. It's your last TV match for almost a month, and this is where you talk about your suspension. The Observer says Angle got a stern warning from Vince McMahon, at which point everything started unraveling. It was Vince himself who said, "Hey, buddy, you're suspended." Yes.
Let's go. That fucking tree. I had a feeling once I passed, he was going to run there.
Kick, man, they just start calling kick fucking ball. Like, that shit's so ass. Ball keep bouncing the back off somebody's heel. Like, goddamn. And them both headed up to you looking dumb after they shot. Got him with the fake pass.
Were you in contact with anybody at the WWE during your time at home? Has anybody stayed in touch with you, or you stayed in touch with yourself?
Oh man.
don't know, fella. I kind of missed the other power forward.
Huh?
The other power forward was a splash machine.
Well, yeah, but then we wouldn't have no fucking rebounds or blocks, nigga. You think everything is just about shooting?
See, technically speaking, I did have a fucking player that could do that, but then we only had one shooter with you.
I think we're just fucking fine.
I missed the splash machine. Where all the centers at, bro? We need 5 people.
Nigga, I'm not splashing out here in this shitty ass fucking prime court.
Hey, we need a fucking center and a point guard. And there's no more fucking community.
That's a fucking W.
Damn, no more Family Guy in the basement. Damn. Oh man. Fuck are these niggas? Glass can rock. Should be able to shoot this game. This shit's just so fucking. We're gonna use it. The ball would take that bullshit second bounce. What the fuck? Okay, that was
It confused the fuck out of me. My arrow went in 2 different places. It went to the big man and it went back over to the other side of the court.
Goddamn steam room was making my hands sweat. Alright. See the mid range. Pull. Throw this nigga.
Bro, the fact that they made me go for that tip pass and I was still able to keep it in by tapping X right away was some bullshit. Wasted like fucking 4 seconds.
Let's see it. Oh, there you go. How's that for splash machine? It'll take a while on this shit. By the time I get used to it in this shit, it's gonna take a while at the neighborhood. Maybe. So what is he doing? That's all. Are they passing? Pass too much. They let us get back. That's all. Let's go. That's you. That's good. That shit made me throw a fadeaway. Come on, it's okay. Fadeaway oop. Man, I can't time this shit in here. I'm stuck behind the fucking thing. The fuck? Next upgrade. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn, fucking family guy. Damn, adult swim ain't what it is. What it used to be. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, 92 glass cleaner. Two-way playmaker. Perimeter lockdown. Okay. Interesting lineup. The fuck can they do? 6'8". Oh, wow. Goddamn. Fuck, I was just about to run it. Let him move it for the animation. All fucking lockdowns. Move the ball fast to figure out. This motherfucker's got flips and shit. Oh shit. Fuck, motherfucker, try to move. I didn't even think I was gonna get that. They got stuck on each other.
That's why that man was just all the way out of balance and still came all the way up and contested my shot.
Shot. So should have ready to go out for the mid range. In case they try to give it to you, switch.
That pays fuck. I was watching them jump and then ball from right page my
Go all the way
fucking
over
head.
here to pick the ball up and walk all the way back. Fuck. That's like the third straight game. It's all black. Shit. Got the ball.
That's all you.
Bro, they gave him enough of a good test. Oh, that shit said open. The shit I shot from completely early to fucking complete early.
Shit. That's bored.
And I understand he's a fucking lockdown, but he's so far away that the slight relation can be fucking 3% covered.
Oh, he can't shoot.
Come to me, come to me. Hey, right there. Get that out of here.
Oh, shit. Damn, motherfucking playmakers two ways.
Let's go, ball. Hey, swing it. Go forward, baby. You got it. No, no, no. Hey, balance it out. Stay there.
Nigga, why the fuck? Oh, this game, bro. Fuck with the ball go all the way that way for.
Yo, right here, right here. I got ball. Step out. Good boy, good boy. Hey, hey.
Oh my god, man. I hate that shit.
Hey, yo, front him. Hey, mine. No. Hey. Good boy. Oh, that's mine.
God damn, I couldn't even tell. That's for the fucking black shirts.
Way to grab it. Come get it. Shot.
Oh, bullshit. And they literally got up as I released the ball, ran just a little bit. Big fucking contest for it.
Hit all those fucking two ways.
I heard go back to the deck.
Back to the motherfucking jet.
I'll play until I hit level 17. Then I got to fucking go.
Yep. Sounds good.
At 84.
That's only a little one streak in the red. In the deck with the 2 times XP up right now.
What y'all's looking like? What y'all's looking like? This one over here is four courts being used. One game open. Oh, sorry. What's the Jacks looking like, man? Join yours is good or what?
With that said, let's see how Batman the Detective continues to play out with issues 3 and 4.
I joined 30s.
With that said, issue 3 starts off with Batman carrying the card into a hospital saying, I need help. 4 shots, 2 stopped by the
Park
vest.
looking like, fella?
Shots in the abdomen.
Oh, this nigga.
Batman continues to tell all the doctors his name is
Joined you.
59 years old, heavy smoker.
You don't got like fucking 4 courts that needs 3. Well, 3 of them needs 3, 1 of them needs 6.
Yeah, I just had to when I parked at that 4 courts, so about the same. It's about the same. Let me see. Oh shit, on stretch. Bad job. Playmaking and defending. That's gonna work. That's gonna work. Defending. Oh, gold dots. These brick walls, too. Probably chase down artist bronze. Playmaking,
No one said me. I want you to train me. You're the world's greatest man. Picard says, that's quite the claim. How do you know? Did I want a trophy or something that I'm not aware of? Or says, I know who you are. Picard tells him, and yet I still don't know your name.
boost the shot percentage of passes made out of special delivery.
Obscene amount of money to keep. Picard replies, I like obscene amounts. Okay, maybe we can work something out. But not tonight. He then mixes the card the next morning saying, I'm ready for training. But the card clearly isn't a morning person saying, ow, what's happening, kid? What time is it? Which then tells him 7 a.m.
What's going on, 2K?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
The metal core.
I saw your face in the air with that gun. You were scared, but not for yourself. You risked your life for a complete stranger. But you weren't just trying to save me, you were trying to undo the past. Yes, you should be impressed. I'm pretty insightful. You think you can stop every bullet? Bruce answers, I'm working on it. The card tells Bruce the gun can be a useful tool, kid. Bruce says to him, yes, a lot of cowards seem to believe that. After this incident,
Get off your fucking head.
Fuck you. Spinning on my head for this fucking W.
Two-way finisher.
One of the times where they got their man, and Bruce asks, you know everyone? Picard tells him, you can't do it alone.
have friends who have your back. Bruce then says, I don't have friends. Picard replies, nonsense. You have me. Then Bruce says, I a lot of money. Then Picard finally replies, and some of my best friends pay me a lot of money. Makes me like them more. I have to pause again because Picard is telling Bruce, you can't do it all on your own, kid. It's good to have friends who have your back. Which is definitely a big reason why Bruce ended up in the Bat family and working with other people like the Justice League. Anyway, as Bruce continues to narrate, he says, I wanted to prove I can do it alone.
Oh, shit different in the neighborhood, fella. Don't get it twisted.
Crime families. He was a ghost, but I studied him. Everything about him, his history, his family. I questioned, I traced, and I got close. I got too close, and I underestimated the target. He then sees Picard's target, realizing he was following him, and knocks him unconscious, tying him to a chair. This man then holds Bruce at gunpoint, saying, who do you work for? I know you're awake. Answer me. Are you a contract killer? Do you work for the police? Both? At which point Picard kicks the door down, saying, drop it. The man asks, how did you find me? Picard tells him, I did it. The kid did. Nice work, kid.
It wasn't even let me fucking
I
jump.
would call this my finest hour. Picard then says, what? You did great. Don't beat yourself up. I've been after this one for months. As he shoots the man in the head, killing him. Bruce then screams, what did you do? Picard answers, it's pretty self-explanatory. What's the problem? Hurt you. Also, I was hired to find and kill him. Bruce then punches Picard in the face as Bruce's narration says, I was angry, but I was young. I was confused, and Picard was a pro. Picard beat the crap out of young Bruce and then disappeared. Bruce's captions then say, I didn't see Picard again on that trip. There were other encounters over the years, and then there was London 10 years ago. Bruce, now Batman, tracks Picard down and stumbles in on him after seemingly killing someone, but Picard said he didn't do it. The guy committed suicide. This leads to a big fight. Both end up pretty bloody. Picard then tells Batman, I know a secret hospital we can go to, which is the same hospital we saw Bruce in the previous issues. After they get stitched up, Bruce cuffs Picard saying, I'm taking you in. Picard's all like, you can't be serious. Batman replies, I watched you kill a man, referring to the man who killed all those years ago. The one that caused them to go their separate ways. Picard then says, what are you going to do? Hand it to the police? The comic then brings us back to the present where we see police knocking on Bruce's hotel door. And when he opens up, the police point guns at him. Bruce says, I'm sorry. What's the problem, officers? They reply while cuffing him, Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for the murder of Henry Picard, as they bring him in. And that, my friend, is the end of issue 3. Now, let's jump into issue 4. Issue 4 opens up with the cops telling Bruce he have a number of questions, Mr. Wayne. Bruce thinks to himself, Interpol wouldn't be questioning me about a single death in Paris. They brought me in because of something larger, something that extends beyond France's borders. The detectives then tell Bruce something was found at the scene of Henry Picard's attempted murder. Bruce then says to himself, attempted murder? That means Picard is still alive. The detective then asks, you recognize this? As he shows him a piece of paper that says Batman with the number on it. Bruce, while taking a sip of water, says, oh, I didn't realize this was soda water. I was hoping for something nice from the Champagne region, but instead, you brought me sparkling disappointment. The detective then says, this is an interrogation.
Oh, don't switch with me, fella. Yeah, I'm just staying with him long enough for you to run up to him.
Do you know anything about this, Mr. Wayne? Bruce thinks to himself, this is why I let them arrest me. Sometimes the best answers can be found in the right questions.
That shit fast as I could.
Happening recently. The detectives then say 3 people murdered in Scotland 8 days later, 2 gunshots each. Bruce deduces chest and head, a fishing professional, and so on and so forth. One of the detectives then points to the photo saying, do you recognize any of these people?
It made me follow behind you.
I recognize all of them. I remember all of them. Because they're people that he saved over the years. The detective then repeats again, as Bruce is thinking to himself, Mr. Wayne, it's a simple question. Do you recognize any of these people? Bruce answers, no. One of the detectives then says, one more of these murders took place across Europe. You appeared in England just after 146 people died in a plane crash with the same message. Then you took a train to Paris. Several passengers reported you having a heated disagreement with Henry Picard in the dining car. Bruce answers by saying, I went to the dining car for a snack. The detective then tells him, you don't need to go to the dining car. They serve you in first class. Bruce replies, I don't like people serving me. But the detective tells him, really? Didn't you have a live-in butler once? Bruce thinks to himself, don't fight. They know about Alfred. They're just trying to press your buttons. Good tactic, really. So Bruce just answers, he was more than that. They continue to interrogate Bruce, but Bruce is really getting the information he needs out of them. So they eventually get pissed off and handcuff him to the table. At which point Bruce starts sweating profusely, saying, it's getting quite warm in here. Can I have some more water? The detectives then ask, what can you tell me about Batman, Mr. Wayne? Excuse me? One of the detectives then asks, "You have some kind of relationship with the Batman?" Bruce replies, "As in, are we dating?" The detective then tells Bruce, "Mr. Wayne, I have no time for jokes, and a lot of people are dead. More are going to die." Bruce then tells them, "I wouldn't say we have a relationship. We've crossed paths a few times. Can I please have a sip of water?" Bruce then thinks to himself, "My throat is swelling, respiratory inflammation, difficulty breathing," as he looks at the glass of water. One of the detectives say, "You know Batman. He saved you several times, didn't he? What a pity." Then on the next page, we see one of the detectives stab Bruce in the
Man,
shoulder.
switch with me, bro. You guard this nigga. I don't think your man can shoot. Dirty. I don't think he can shoot. He get a shot all
I
game.
genuinely thought you could be him, but you're clearly too old, and Batman wouldn't have drunk that water.
Oh yeah, he can. Well, yeah, he hit the 3.
Already tells us
I forgot about that. He do
are
got
not
one.
detectives, but are in fact
Just can't let him get a 3 hit. You know they wanted it.
that Batman has saved over the years. The detectives then leave Bruce thinking he has died from the poison they put in his water, but captions tell us that Bruce is actually just slowing down his heartbeat to stop the poison from spreading by lowering his metabolism. He plays unconscious for as long as he can until he's sure they're gone. Once they're gone, he gets up and breaks the cups off the table with his raw strength, saying, "Didn't taste that poison. Didn't smell it. Someone knew what they were doing. Everything is dark at the edges." Bruce then breaks out of the interrogation room and grabs an officer.
And my fucking...
That big man's soft. He ain't fucking with me.
Locked out.
He does because Batman. It takes Bruce 2 days to recover, and when he wakes up, he asks Fire, "How many people have died since I've been out?" She tells him,
That makes this up to a blank card.
Squire replies, "Probably
That wasn't too great.
Am I
I
the
saw
one
that
who
shit.
that?
I saw that shit.
Then he passes by through. Squire does what he says while saying, "That was a very specific and odd proof order." He says yes. She asks, "Was it a code?" He replies, "Yes." He tells her to suit up and meet the proof while they wait. Sometime later, a huge local tank-looking thing arrives, pulling up next to them on the street. A woman then walks out of the tank saying, "I thought this was another drill. An old English guy insists I do this every few months, but I haven't heard from him in a long time." Batman then says, "He passed away." She replies, "I'm sorry. He always sounded so kind." Batman then says, "He was." And she gives them the key to this huge
We only missed 2 shots that entire fucking game.
inside saying, "What is this?"
Yeah.
He tells them it's a mobile cave, which we see is outfitted with a toy T-Rex and Penny, with a note saying, "Some little
They didn't even want the fucking... They didn't even want to run it back. They ran off the fucking court.
They better run away.
Bitch.
Let me get a drink.
Mobile game before he dies. It makes for a really sweet and cool moment. After this, Batman then says, "Oracle, take us out to the main highway." As we see a gigantic hologram of her pop up, Batman then says, "Have a seat, Squire. Buckle up. Oracle, take us out of here. We're heading to Belgium." He then has Oracle wipe out all the security footage of him from the police station. Batman and Squire then sit down looking for the target, while Batman tells Oracle, "It's time. Contact
What a
all."
shit, bro. Had a big, funky looking
And with
white
that,
guy and a albino fucking monkey.
comrades, issues 3
Pretty
and
much.
4 of Batman the Detective. I'm really enjoying the 6-issue miniseries. I'm very curious to see how it's going to end. But what I like most about these 2 issues was, like I said earlier, the subtle hints of how Batman picked up some of the traits that have become staples for him over the years. I really enjoy whenever the creative teams flesh out the character's backstory and origin like that. With that said, overall, this has been a really solid Batman series. There's only 2 issues left, so I'm very curious to see how Tom Taylor is going to wrap this up. And when they do, I'm going to be right here breaking it down for all of you. But like I always say, that's just my opinion. If you want to know your thoughts, down in the comments.
Fuck.
This is the space of a brand new Moon Knight series. No doubt, upcoming Disney Plus series. This brand new number 1. Actually, that's issue 80. Melinda's unique connection to the man who killed Dick Grayson's parents wasn't a surprise to the blood-hating hero. But what the former Grayson discovers about Melinda's ties to the flying Graysons leaves the usually upbeat detective.
Oh, you stop, you son of a bitch.
All I'm going to say
I was gonna throw the Uber behind me and he stopped fucking running with me.
by Greg Pak. That fills in the gaps to make your story. And finally, we have Flash 772. Leaving past mistakes behind.
Running behind me, I was gonna throw the fucking Uber. And then you stopped. And it was a little too fucking late.
Flash begins a new chapter in his life. And that's going to bring today's episode of Answer Close. But if you like today's video, be sure to check out this one right here. And if you like all of our content, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. It helps the channel out. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time when I talk about all things comics.
Yo, you ever see Black Thunder?
Black Thunder, no.
Oh no, but I thought Black Lightning.
Lightning, nah.
Bruh, it's on Netflix. Dude look like Tobias Harris. The nigga you thinking.
And that's just part of the bar.
Fucking albino monkey.
What's going on, guys? This is Rob. If you guys enjoy my content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that little bell so you never miss out on my sexy So what I want to do here is have a discussion about Batman and one of the reviews at the end of this series and how I expect to shape up
Good pickup.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! That was mine to the fucking max.
Alright, damn. I released that too early. Until they got that shit up. It's too late.
That shit on a brick.
That shit ugly. Good thing you got that shit. Nigga, what the fuck, man? Oh, this game is so fucking broke.
Damn.
Get a fucking rebound and niggas, you steal that shit from me.
How I get a fucking turnover? I ain't even touched the ball.
Okay.
Do that shit right to you.
Smacked off that nigga's fucking heads.
That's just a like a fucking broken game.
Damn.
Just tell me I hit my fucking 17 so I can lead this fucking bullshit.
Hear that?
I don't think he did.
Broken ain't the fucking word. I ain't even like I got a 70 fucking steal and you telling me I ran right past the fucking ball?
Right past the fucking ball.
And I did. 96.7.
That means you gotta play one more.
That fucking C minus did me 30.
One more and get this fucking win.
And then they gonna have to run that fucking back with this fucking bald-headed, albino monkey-looking fucking ass.
Oh yeah, you fucking tell him.
The fucking New Year, baby.
God damn it.
These motherfuckers.
14-6. Next baby. fucking do. Well, all he missing was the fucking beard. That was your matchup. Where'd he go?
Alright, 21-13. Tell me he don't look like her. Tell me that center does not look like that nigga.
That look like who?
Fucking center from bald-headed white guy.
Oh shit. Glass cleaner.
The only thing he's missing was that fucking beard. Fucking slow.
That's all. Stop going for the steal, motherfucker.
Bro, he's facing me regardless. He's a fucking skinny ass shooting guard.
He's not passing you if you're already on defense. So we don't want to make it too easy for him. Even though they're making it pretty easy for him.
Fucking face.
It's just some bullshit, man.
Get that motherfucking butterscream, you go. Yeah, bro, get the fuck out. How I catch the ball and lose it at this fucking time? That didn't make no fucking sense.
That's the lead, folks.
I'm trying to pass it to my fucking side. Well, when you decide to run around fucking side, they let them slide right through. Zero percent covered, slightly early. And decide to roll the fuck out.
And Lex Luthor gave him sight. Lex Luthor. In the flesh. I know you too much. Acquisition of knowledge through my patented Lex Lab suit.
That's crazy. That's out zone for my mid range. Fucking 0% coverage and a fucking.
It's just that kind of braggadocio that got you right.
Ooh. Get it,
Don't pick.
I'm feeling the love here, aren't you? Rainy Day. You and I are both moody simpatico. We're both into the world domination thing. And we both despise the superpowered Boy Scout of the tropics. If you have a point.
That fucking jump back set up.
Ultimate opportunity to annihilate. And in return, you allow me to publicly avenge the Man of Steel. Put on a big show, play the hero, chase you from Earth. And you take over some other world far away and leave the domination just to
I almost get the fucking rebound, bro. God damn. Oh well, the ball just went right fucking bitch.
Oh, you could have took that.
He was running up. They got prepared on the switch. Pretty fucking fast.
That'll be early.
Nope.
Oh, see, early set covered. I called that bitch. Like, why such just the early?
Oh shit, look like he was about to... Fuck. We read that shit. I start throwing the oops, but I know my fucking pass.
Oh, gotta stop.
That fucking Paston is up there. Let's go.
Good fill.
No, well, come to.
I could have sworn that shit said 98% contested. I was like, oh, East End, let's go.
That shit's so fake.
finally
So
got my level
fucking
20
sick.
off of that.
Read that shit beautifully. Just for man.
Well, level 17. Yeah, but I can't take off this fucking shirt and beat the ass. Bro, what level do you gotta be to fuck off at?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
Upset.
see it in the fucking awards.
Maybe it's something you buy.
Imagine that you gotta buy to go. You gotta pay to go shirtless.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Motherfucking 2K.
Clothes. Shirts.
The most awarded SUV ever now comes with 3 rows. The Jeep Grand Cherokee L features an estate.
Go to where the most lady in a red shirt that has a challenge code. Don't forget the sunscreen has to win five parkings in a row 5 different times.
Want to win what?
5 parkings in a row 5 different times.
Then you get to. Where you find that in Quest?
Yeah, it's up on the moat where the 5v5s are. There's a lady in a red shirt. I'm about to go see if that's fucking true.
Huh? Yeah.
I'm about to go see if
Turn light
that's
on for me.
fucking true.
She's where?
Where the 5v5 court's at?
Mech ship, deck 15. Oh, you gotta talk to her and oh shit, I could have been out here with.
That's what I'm saying.
I saw a bunch of other levels. I was like, how the fuck?
Fucking no.
Do that shit tomorrow and get all my shooting badges.
I can find that bitch in the back.
Moat.
Oh yeah, there she is.
She giving out. Da-da-da-da.
One quest. Oh, she gives you 2 quests.
Oh, spawn point rewards. Yeah, I guess you get to pick your spawn point.
Run 26.2 miles.
Just
5
gotta go
games in a row.
5 streaks.
Park game. And it's a career joint, so
5 park games in a row, 5 different times. That's tough.
no, there's no limitation on it. I have 34 days to get 4 park points. 100 BC. fellas. The fucking future.
Future
I
indeed.
hear that. The fucking future. I gotta go ahead to this pursuer or whatever the hell it is. It's got my VC. What is 2 checks out here? 3,000 VC. Alright, fella, I'm calling it a fucking night too. The fucking future.
Fucking future indeed. I'm one game away from